we can go down to Snappy Lunch and get something to eat.
Hello, all you fun seekers. We're coming to you today from Mount Airy, North Carolina,
aka Mayberry. We're standing in front of Snappy Lunch. We decided to ride down to Mount Airy today and do a little sightseeing, and we decided we would try lunch here at Snappy Lunch. I hear that they have a world's famous pork chop sandwich. I've heard of Snappy's mentioned on the Andy Griffith Show before, so we thought we would come in here today and try the lunch. So let's see what all they have on the menu.
Let's go check this place out.
Let's do it. Snappy Lunch was established in 1923. Been in business for over 100 years. Snappy Lunch, the home of the famous pork chop sandwich. This is what it looks like. Located on Main Street in Mount Airy, North Carolina, aka Mayberry. And here are the hours of operation. They open at 6 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they close at 1:45 p.m. Thursday, they close at 1:15 p.m. Friday, 1:45 p.m. is closing time. Saturday is 1:15 p.m. and closed on Sunday. This is what the restaurant looks like on the inside. And this is another part of the restaurant here at Snappy's. At this time, this part is closed. But this gives you an idea of what it looks like. I love these old retro style tables and chairs. On the wall, you'll notice an old menu with the prices. Wouldn't it be great to have those prices today? Let's take a look at the menu for Snappy Lunch. This is the lunch menu. Starting off with the famous pork chop sandwich. All the way, it comes with mustard, chili, slaw, onion, and tomato. And this is what all else they carry. Feel free to pause the menu if you need to take a closer look. You will notice that the prices on here are very, very reasonable. And also, the breakfast menu is on the other side, so I'll show that to you. Breakfast is served from 6 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Our server has brought the food to the table. Carly ordered a grilled cheese. I got myself a hot dog all the way, just like Andy used to order them. I also got me one of these famous pork chop sandwiches. I ordered mine a little bit different. They come with mustard, chili, slaw, onion, and tomato. But we took a squad car tour around Mayberry, and our tour guide, Mark, suggested to order it just like I would a hamburger. So I got it with just lettuce and tomato. And that sure does look good. A huge slice of tomato on it. And that tomato smells delicious. And I also ordered the way it comes. I got all the toppings on the side. So I am going to try it the way it would come normally.
That way you'll be able to tell people which way is the best.
And then Cindy, she got herself the pork chop sandwich. She's cut it in two.
And I just got it plain because, you know, I don't like a lot of stuff on mine. So it's plain. Hopefully I'll be able to really taste that pork chop and let you know how that is. All right. One of the reasons that I wanted to try the pork chop is because I hear it's very tender. They actually have a tenderator that they put it through, and they take it through the little machine twice, and it's supposed to really help it be tender.
And that meat sure does look nice and juicy.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think after the first taste of it, Cindy?
I'm glad I got this. I don't know that I've ever had a pork chop this tender before. You know, usually a pork chop is more chewy,
Yes.
a little hard. This is so tender. It is delicious.
Well, I got myself a hot dog. Andy, that's what Andy used to order when he came to Snappy Lunch.
And Andy's favorite food was a hot dog.
Yep. And I got it just like he ordered it. Got it all the way with mustard, the slaw, onions, and chili. So let's try it and see how it tastes. That's a very good hot dog. I love that taste of that chili on it.
Is that a red hot
It
dog?
is a red hot dog.
Because you know, we've had people before on our channel to ask us about these red hot dogs. They've never seen them before.
But that chili, slaw, both of them are fantastic. The hot dog just got a great flavor. I can see why Andy really likes these hot dogs. Just a delicious hot dog.
Carly, you got the grilled cheese. What do you think of it?
It's very good and very cheesy.
And it looks like they didn't burn it either, because I know you do not like yours too done. Looks like it's cooked perfectly.
Yes.
All right, Cindy, I finished my hot dog. That hot dog was absolutely delicious. I can see why Andy enjoyed eating those snappy hot dogs. Now, I'm going to try this world's famous pork chop sandwich. Now, I ordered mine just like my car tour guide, Mark, suggested, like I would a hamburger. I just got the lettuce and tomato on it. So let's try it and see how it tastes. I agree with you, Cindy. The pork chop is very tender. A lot of times, on a pork chop, you eat it, it's kind of chewy. But
It's a little bit more tough than this, sure.
this is very tender. The lettuce and tomato on it tastes very good. And the batter on it, they use what I've heard is like a pancake batter. And they mix that up, dip it in it, and then they deep fry it. So,
Actually, they cook it on the grill.
oh, they do?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they deep fried it. But anyway, it's delicious. It's got a good taste to it. So if you come in here to Snappy's, definitely give the pork chop sandwich a try. If you had never tried one before, I think you will like it.
David is going ahead and fixing this half of the sandwich. Like it comes when you order it with the works.
Uh-huh.
And he's putting slaw and chili,
Onions.
Okay.
And the tomato, which was already on it. I'm just going to use the same piece.
Now, what did you think of it with the way you had it with just a lettuce and tomato?
I thought it tasted real good, just lettuce and tomato. You could taste the meat. Sandwich had a great taste to it. But you can see all that on there.
Mm-hmm.
This might get a little bit messy now.
That's okay. It's about to get messy up in here.
That tastes good that way too, Cindy. That chili really adds to it.
So you like it both ways?
I like it both ways. It's going to be hard to pick which way I like the best. Here's a look at our receipt for our lunch today at Snappy Lunch. You see the address and the telephone number. We had 2 pork chop sandwiches, a hot dog, a grilled cheese, a bag of chips, 2 sweet teas, and the subtotal on that came up to be $17.30. The tax, the gratuity, and then a fee for using your card. The total came up to be $23.25. Not a bad price for lunch. Prices here are very, very reasonable. You'll notice the fresh pork chops on the grill. They're cooking them to make a world's famous pork chop sandwich. And this is how they fix them. Well, Cindy, what did you think about your meal today at Snappy Lunch?
David, I really enjoyed it. This is the first time I've actually eaten at Snappy's. And I know you have eaten here one time before. And I was just so excited to be at the famous Snappy's lunch. It was absolutely wonderful. I got one of those pork chop sandwiches. Even though mine was plain, it was the most tender pork chop I have ever eaten. And I highly recommend if you come here to try one of those out. Just great to be in such a cool place associated with the Andy Griffith Show.
I would agree, Cindy. The sandwich was delicious. It was tender. I ordered mine like our squad car tour operator suggested. He said, order it just like you would a hamburger. So I got lettuce and tomato. But I ordered the stuff on the side that would normally come on it. And I added it on half of it. Both halves were delicious. It was hard to pick which one would be my favorite. But I think probably the lettuce and tomato, because I'm kind of a simple person when it comes to a burger. That's what I like, is lettuce and tomato on it. So the pork chop sandwich did not disappoint.
You probably could taste the pork chop itself more
You
with
could.
less on it.
You could. And the meat had a delicious flavor. We showed you in the video of the pork chops on the grill back there cooking. And they roll it in a pancake batter, dip it, and then they put it on top of that grill and grill it. Just a delicious sandwich. Also, my hot dog. I got it with everything. A delicious hot dog. I can see why Andy loved the hot dogs from Snappy Lunch. Just delicious food. And the prices. I want to say that the prices were just remarkable. Very reasonable, especially in today's economy.
Absolutely.
We all ate for under $20, and that's an excellent deal. And definitely recommend the Snappy Lunch. What about your sandwich today, Carly? What did you think of your food?
The grilled cheese I had was really good. It was very cheesy. I very much enjoyed it. And then the barbecue chips, they were just plain old barbecue chips.
How about the sweet tea, Carly?
The sweet tea was very good. I loved it.
Yeah, I would agree. The sweet tea was delicious. I got me a couple glasses while it was in there, or a couple cups, whatever you want to call it. But the sweet tea was good. You're in the South now, so you expect to have good sweet tea. Anything else y'all like to say?
No, just that I really enjoyed it. And if you decide to come down to Mount Airy, make sure to check out Snappy's Lunch. But as you notice behind us, there is a line. There's typically a line here, so get here early so you can avoid that line as much as possible. It is the most famous and popular place to eat in Mount Airy.
You heard what Cindy said. It's very popular. So if you come and get here early, or either be prepared to stand in line. Carly, tell our viewers what to do now.
Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our latest and greatest videos. See you next time. Thanks for watching. God bless.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Our state, down home in North Carolina, the one sandwich every North Carolinian must eat is Mayberry's Lunch Legend. It's the world's famous pork chop sandwich right here at Snappy Lunch. And they did an article on this sandwich, and they have it on the wall on the hallway going to the restroom. So if you'd like to look at that while you're here, you can take a look at it. And also they have t-shirts available for $20. You can take home one of these famous t-shirts.